Hi, everybody!
Just like the beat for The Glint of Cold Steel, this episode's pace is unrelenting. Out of all of the Northern War episodes to date, this is going to be the hardest one to avoid spoilers for, so if you want to avoid spoilers, skip to the outro section of the video to hear my final thoughts. If you have seen the episode though, keep watching if you want to hear my full breakdown. If you've been a fan of the Trails series since day one, then you'll know this series is known for its twisty-turny plotlines. After 7 fucking episodes, Northern War finally delivers on that promise, and it was so worthwhile as it retroactively adds so much depth to Cold Steel 3. Not only does it add depth to CS3, it also adds some more depth to Sarah Valentine, who is one of the meatier characters in the Erebonian arc in terms of lore.
Now, we all know how Leifer here is saying meteor, but we all know what he really means.
We find out how Colonel Valentine, Sarah's adoptive father, actually died, which had been alluded to in the Cold Steel games. During the Cold Steel games, it's revealed Sarah's dad was killed during combat with Nidhogg, a rival Northumbrian Jaeger Corps. However, during Episode 7 of Northern War, we find out more information. In the first few minutes of the episode, the character Master Glark blames Lavian's grandfather Vlad for the murder of Colonel Valentine, who is their friend. However, as the episode unfolds, it's revealed Glark and Vlad were in on setting Vlad up for the murder of Sarah's father, as making Vlad public enemy number 1 would galvanize the majority of the Northern Jaeger factions under one banner, as there was a schism between those loyal to Vlad and those loyal to Glark. We also find out why they chose to cover up the young boy from Nidhogg murdering the colonel. It was so Glark, who is more of an active political figure than Vlad, could consolidate his power base. Honestly, I have very few complaints with this episode. My complaints come down to the changed voice actors. Reen still sounds off to me, but at least the actor is giving a capable performance. The voice for Elliot is quite possibly the worst VA choice the series has made thus far, except for another VA change. In the last moments of the episode, we hear Duvally the Swift speak, and we don't hear Eden Rigel reprising the role, which is a shame really, since Duvally's hyper and bratty tsundere attitude is portrayed so well by Rigel. And the replacement voice actress just doesn't sound right. Oh well, at least the moment we have between Reen, Elliot, and Machias is a great scene, and they did get Edward Bosco to come back for Machias, which is 100% a must for any future portrayals of the character, as Bosco is just perfect for the character and his distinct tones would be hard to match. I liked a lot in this episode. I will try to give a Cliff Notes version though. I liked the fact a lot of the storylines are starting to converge. In the Trails games, this is always one of the most exciting elements of the series and is in no small part why I'm addicted to the franchise. I'm always excited to see where things will go. However, my big standout moment in the episode is a scene that is over in less than 2 minutes of the total 23-minute runtime. It's the scene between Marty and Lecter. It covers the whole debate between communism and capitalism. This isn't a topic I'll cover on this channel, however, political intrigue and political ideologies do play a large part in the background of the Cold Steel arc. So it was nice to see a political philosophy moment in the anime. I also liked that no side was taken in the debate, just 2 characters cordially discussing their ideologies.
One more thing!
See, political keyboard warriors? This is how you settle things. By politely discussing your viewpoints with another person without attacking the person. Anyways, back to my point. I love that this anime used a very quiet moment to hammer home the differences between Northumbria and the Erebonian Empire, and how those differences could have been solved diplomatically if people stopped being shitheads and just accepted that each one is going to have different ideologies. The writers of the anime just chose the vehicle of the supposed American dream to hammer home that point. Northumbrians are barely surviving on their own, and Erebonia offers a poison pill of a more lavish lifestyle without actually solving the root cause of Northumbria's issues. This is something I wish we had more of throughout the 12-episode run. Honestly, this series just keeps getting better and better, and now that we're near the finale, I am super excited to see where Tatsunoko Studios took the narrative. In this episode, we don't have a focus on our main characters, and it somehow works. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how Lavi handles being Glark's right hand for the remainder of the series. Out of all of the episodes, this one had the most consistent quality, and there were no moments where I just cringed at poor animation. And it had no pacing issues. No time was wasted, and we're finally seeing the endgame. My only big complaint was the changes in voice actors. My final rating is a perfect 10 out of 10. This is probably the peak of the series. Hopefully the last handful of episodes aren't valleys. But what did you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. 2 of my previous videos will be popping up on screen now. One YouTube thinks you'll like, and the other is on why Kuro no Kiseki does not look like a PS3 game. Until next time, keep blazing that trail.